I thought it wasn't there.
We're getting on a road that's, I'd call it the least maintained road in Zimbabwe. It hasn't been maintained for the past decades. We're going to be traveling for around about 4 to 6 miles. And I'll tell you this, the 4 to 6 miles stretch is going to take us probably nearly 1 hour. Because the roads are pretty bad. I'm going to try to take a few clips of this road and see what I'm talking about. It's been like this for the past decade, so each time we travel, to come here, we have to endure this road, and I tell you, it's pretty dirty, pretty bad.
In trouble right here.
So, as we're traveling on this road, we saw these young guys here. Um, they're busy fixing the road. I mean, voluntarily. I'm gonna just have to stop and show you how they're doing it. So, what is your name?
My name is Mola Fingenya.
Who?
My name is Mola Fingenya.
Oh, more life. Look at this little fox here, guys. It's kind of very sunny. Can you see yourselves, guys? Say hello.
Hello.
So tell you what, guys, these guys are busy fixing the road voluntarily, and nobody told them to do that. They just do it. This is the most worst road you could ever come across. So these young fellas here, they leave their homes and just come and fix the road. They take the sand and put in all these trenches and all that, so that cars could pass by. Hey Fox, we are in the village. So this is the area that I grew up. I was born around this area, Mberengwa, Zimbabwe. It's called, look in the deep roots of the village of Zimbabwe. I'll tell you, I'm very far away from technology and everything. So I'm just gonna give you a little snippet of where I grew up. I guess you can see from the background. Now, my area is nestled between a beautiful mountain. If you can see behind me, there's a beautiful mountain behind, and on the other side there's a stream on the right, and there is another stream on the far left. So we're, like nestled in between the some beautiful landscape, I should say. Good folks, it's quite very hot today. We're talking about around about 72 to 74 degrees today. So it's pretty hot, I should tell you. We've got folks that are seated down on the under the shade, just to get a bit of some air. I'm gonna show you the kitchen where people cook in. There is no electricity whatsoever here, so this is how folks cook here. Just check this out. So here's the fire where people cook. Use some clay pot to cook some relish. Now I'll tell you this. The clay pot produces the tastiest relish ever. Okay, and here we have some man-made shells. They make you this using some clay, just to create this. It's quite very smoky in here. I can't even handle it. But I'll tell you, these are typical village life actually. Whole lot of turkeys and a whole lot of chickens out here. Check this out. I've got my young fella here. His name is Believe. Such a cool fella. Stays here, and he's a cool chap. He's been taking care of us and making sure that we have what we need, and showing us some wild fruits and all the like. You know, he's a cool chap. Say hi to people. Say hello. Hello. His name is Believe. That's actually his name. You know, Believe. This dude is called Believe. He's a cool chap. So let me tell you a little bit about Believe. He stays here. He has been wanting to go back to school because he dropped out of school because of money, and we're gonna try to raise some money to take him back to school to complete. He's gonna be going to the 10th grade, so we're gonna try to raise him some money and take him back to school in January when the term begins. So we have agreed with him that we're gonna buy him some uniform, we're gonna buy him some shoes, we're gonna pay for his school fees until he's done with his school. It's not a lot of money, but you know, the parents could not. He's an orphan. His father died some years ago, so his guardians could not pay for his school fees. And then my folks here brought him in, and so I told him that, you know, we need to pay for his tuition. So yeah, such a cool chap. He's quite very smart, actually, very intelligent. So out here, people wash plates. And they put your plates down here. You know, I've got my sister-in-law down there. She's trying to sit under the shade to have a bit of. There's no aircon because there's no electricity whatsoever, so you're gonna have to improvise being under the shade. I'm burning really bad right under the sun, so it's quite very crazy, I should tell you. And then I've got my brother and his wife and the baby. They're making noise with some radio, but yeah, cool chaps. We came for Christmas, all of us, so cool. Hey Jen, say hi to my folks. Yeah, so we all came for Christmas, and it's been cool being out here, actually. So here is the field. Look at the field. You know, the crops are quite very bad because there hasn't been any rains, and it's very, very hot. You know, so the crops are pretty bad, I tell you. If it doesn't rain for the next few days, this is going to be disaster. It's going to be a drought, because as you can see, the crops are pretty bad. You know, check this out. Some of the stuff are dying already. You know, you see behind me we've got some crows for goats and some cattle. You know, is the hill behind me again. I'm gonna make sure you have a good view of the whole homestead, okay? Hold on. Good view of the homestead. We kind of have a whole lot of trees around, so yeah, it helps when it comes to the shade and everything. Huh? Hey folks, we've just hiked to the nearby mountain that's just close to our home. We're located like we're by the foot of this mountain. So we climbed up just so that we could show you how it looks from up here. You know, there is such a magnificent view from up here. You know, the serenity and all that is compared to none. So each time we come to the village, we make sure that we climb on this mountain, my little brother and I. So I would love just for you to check this out. We came rushing because we were doing something during the day, and now, you know, the sun is setting, so we need a bit of light. So we were just, you know, rushing up the mountain just to beat the light. So I'm gonna take a little clip so that you guys could see what I see from up here. You know, it's such a beautiful view, amazing view. You know, we used to come down here, you know, looking for goats when we are young. So it's such an amazing, you know, time having to come back here. You know, just you know, renewing those beautiful memories. So it's a beautiful thing.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We're meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
I'm able to see from the house, just from this point, you know. See the beautiful view here. Just so amazing. I hope I can be able to catch the sunset from the other side. We'll check that out.